Why have only one Christmas tree when you could have 12 instead?
I mean, come on. Molly Reel is here to show us how one Roseville woman is packing her home with enough holiday spirit for everybody. Hi, Molly.
You're in the bathroom.
You know, there are people who love Christmas, and then there are people who turn their bathtubs into a winter wonderland.
Decorating the bathroom
the latter
is a
would
flex.
be Irma Ratliff. It is a flex, absolutely.
Sure.
Now, we've got a lot to get to, so I just want to start by saying we are taking a tour of the 12 Christmas trees here in Irma's house. So we'll start with number one, the Mama Bear tree. We'll count them. Irma, this is Irma, the lovely Christmas. She's like Mrs. Buddy the Elf. You're just full of Christmas cheer.
I am. I'm known that in our family that I have the most decorated house over the years.
Yeah. Well, this is your bedroom. Thank you for showing us. Let's continue the tour, and we'll just kind of point out the trees as we go along because, again, there are a dozen. Here we have two. So, Irma, this is started because you're kind of making up for lost time, right?
Yes.
Okay, and we've got three. Tell us about your childhood, full of love, full of joy, but your parents couldn't afford a Christmas tree.
They couldn't, but they always made Christmas very special. My mom really did a lot of special baking and cooking, and we always had a very special time. And we understood that they couldn't afford to purchase trees when there's 7 mouths to feed.
Yes, 7 children. Speaking of counting, we've got the train tree, and we've got the mouse tree. Let's continue. So you were out of college when you got your first tree, and you just went wild with it, didn't you?
I did. I did. This tree even has some of my very first ornaments I've ever owned on the tree that I bought for my very first tree back when I was a young age of 21. And it also has all the ornaments my children have made through the years, and so a very special tree, even though it doesn't have a specific theme.
Right, 11 of your trees are very themed, and this one's kind of miscellaneous. This is the everything tree.
Yes.
The coffee and tea tree over there, yes?
Yes.
And look at your cute little coffee setup, Irma. You are so darling. And we'll continue this way. I love this one. This is the Under the Sea tree. Over here we have the Disney tree. Now, growing up, of course, you didn't have a Christmas tree, but like we said, you had so much joy. You were not wanting when it comes to love. And now you get to spread so much cheer to others. We've got another tree right in here. And finally, let's come in here. I love this one. Tell us about your vintage tree.
My vintage tree is actually brooches, which it's very special as some of them belong to my mom. And I just collected them over the years and thought how fun it would be to turn into a tree. And it finally happened.
It's beautiful. Now, I wanted to end in here with your daughter, Kirsten, because folks have an opportunity to come see your dozen trees this weekend, Saturday and Sunday, here at your home. You own a business called One Needle Sewing. You make these dish towels, oven mitts, dog bandanas, everything you can think of. You sew bowl cozies so you don't, you know, when in the microwave, they don't get too hot.
Never burn your hands again.
And it's all for an amazing cause. It's all for Kirsten.
Yes, it is. She has chronic health issues and is on IVs daily the rest of her life because of short bowel syndrome, and she also has Crohn's disease, which is managed through many strong drugs. And she's just a wonderful, wonderful daughter. Couldn't ask for somebody better, who works hard and despite all this has $12,000 plus in medical bills. So I give every dime back to her to help decrease that stress and cost for her.
Every single penny that you make with One Needle Sewing goes toward her medical bills, which reach more than $12,000 a year. I don't know how you can qualify for sainthood when you're still alive, but I think we should try to do it. If you want to come out and see her 12 dozen trees, she is hosting a craft fair this weekend. We've got that information for you on the screen, I believe, but you can follow One Needle Sewing on Instagram as well. Thank you for the Christmas cheer. I think it has spread throughout the entire Sacramento region.
I love it.
Are you guys feeling it?
Yeah, I feel it.
Wonderful
I
human.
feel it. Molly,
And
I wasn't expecting to get choked up.
I know. And if I get to the pearly
I have a
gates.
little bit of Buddy the Elf in me.
She has a lot of Buddy the Elf in her.
If I ever get to the pearly gates, I'm going to drop her name so I
Yeah.
can get in. Yeah. What a
I
love.
think
Wow.
you should. I think that's a good idea, Cody.
Cody, I'm picturing St. Peter. Yeah, you're not on the list.
But I know her.
On his earpiece. Yeah, no.
No.
Yeah, he says his name's Cody. Yeah,
No, no.
let's get a